Hi! Today we will learn some pronouns, Spanish pronouns, and actually to communicate effectively we need to master the pronouns of a language. So today I will teach you these pronouns, and in the following classes I will teach you a few more pronouns like possessives, okay? So I will show you what these pronouns are for, like me, usted, etc. Okay? So you remember that the subject pronouns are yo, tú, él, nosotros, vosotros, ellos for I, you, he, she, it, we, you all, and they. Okay? Now, when we want to use the pronoun with the preposition for or to, then there is a slight change in Spanish. I will show you. For example, I want to say this is for me, right? In English we don't say this is for I, we say this is for me, right? In Spanish, that me is this me that you see here, right? So, a is the preposition to, while para is the preposition for. So, a mí means to me. A ti is to you, or a usted for to you, formal, right? When we address somebody formally. So, remember this. We want to say para ti. If we want to say this is for you, we will not say esto es para tú, right? We will say esto es para ti, or a ti, to you, a ti, never a tú, and never a yo or para yo. It is a mí or para mí, okay? So, in a few minutes we will go through these examples and you will see this in a very clear way. So, now for the other subjects, it's exactly the same as the subject pronoun, okay? So it changes only for I and for you, right? Now for he it is para él, or to him it's a él, to her a ella, okay? Or it also, right? In Spanish we don't have the it, so to it would either be a él or a ella, okay? So we use él or ella also for animals and objects, right? So for example, if I'm referring to a table, right? Since the table in Spanish is a feminine noun, la mesa, I refer to the table as ella, right? A ella or para ella, talking about the table, okay? So it in Spanish would be él or ella. Good. For to us or for us would be a nosotros or para nosotros, or nosotras in case it's feminine, okay? If we are women, then it is nosotras. If we are men, it is nosotros, okay? Now for you all, it is a vosotros. For Spain or for Latin America, a ustedes, okay? In Spain, it has, vosotros has a feminine, which is vosotras, okay? While ustedes is generic, it's for male and female. And for they, like, to them would be a ellos or ellas, right? For them would be a ellos, para ellos or para ellas. Para would be for, a would be to, okay? So, the only ones that change are me and ti, right? A mí for me. Para mí, sorry. A mí is to me. Para mí is for me. And ti would be a ti is to you, and para ti is for you. Now let's see a few examples, okay? So, este libro, which means this book, es para ti, is for you, right? Para, remember, is a preposition for. So, again, I'm repeating this once and again. We never say para tú, right? We say para ti. Dámelo, which means give it to me. Dámelo a mí. Give it to me, right? Dámelo is imperative of the verb to give. Da, me, to me, and lo, it, right? However, dámelo already implies to me and the it, which is lo, right? However, it usually adds a mí, which is a redundancy. However, it's used like that, right? Dámelo is correct, but we usually say dámelo a mí, right? Give it to me. Now, look at this. There are two ways in Spanish to say the same thing. Cómpraselo a ella. Buy it to her, right? A ella, to her. Or cómpralo para ella. Buy it for her, right? In English, we would say buy it for her, right? I think we do not use buy it to her, right? That would be a bit incorrect in English, okay? So buy it for her. However, in Spanish, both forms are correct. Cómpraselo a ella or cómpralo para ella. However, we prefer in Spanish the first one. Cómpraselo a ella, right? We prefer this one and we use this one more. Cómpraselo a ella. Again, let me show you. This word comes from compra, which is imperative from the verb comprar, to buy. Se, to her. Lo, it, right? So cómpraselo, that single word is already the whole sentence alone, right? A ella is just redundant, but it provides additional information, because cómpraselo, we don't know if it is a he or a she. A ella, we know it's a she, okay? And now the last sentence, dímelo a mí, tell it to me. Di is the imperative from the verb decir, to say or to tell. Me, which is to me, and lo, it, okay? A mí, to me. Another redundancy which is typical from Spanish. Tell it to me, okay? But that's how we use it. Dímelo a mí. So, remember, whenever we use the prepositions a, which means to, and para, which means for in Spanish, the first and the second person, we do not say yo or tú. We say mi and we say ti. Okay? And now there is a difference between mi with a tilde, or with a Spanish accent, and me without the accent, right? So, me with the accent is the me that we are learning here, while me without the accent is a different word. It means my, okay? It's a possessive that means my. For example, mi auto, for my car. Okay? So, bear in mind that in Spanish, the accents have a very relevant role. So a word with an accent, it can mean something different than the word without the accent, okay? It's quite unfortunate that most of the Spanish speakers cannot actually master the accent rules very well, but they have a very relevant role in Spanish language, mainly in the rhythm, of course. So thanks for watching, and we'll get into these other possessives maybe in our next class. Goodbye.